Menudo in Hunt's pork and beans. The sauce alone here, ulam na. So good. And look at that. Look at how thick that sauce is. All right, let's start. Here we chopped up like 3 pieces of tender juicy hot dogs, around 4 pieces of medium-sized tomato, some onions and carrots, and of course 1 small piece of potato chopped up into cubes. This way is gonna be all good. So now let's start. And of course, here's a 3/4 kg of a chopped pork, which is kasim cut. So now let's start. Let's get the pan hot. Yes, get some oil in it, some good amount, like maybe 2 to 3 spoons of oil, so that we can start with the onions. All right, here now it's all warmed up. Let's go with the onions first. Ooh, the sizzle, yeah. All right, we mix that a bit. Make sure every single piece of the onion is oiled up and real good. Okay, now it's all good. Yeah, mix it up a bit. And right before it gets softened up, like right before it gets starting to get really cooked, we make a divot on the middle here for the garlic. All right, about 2 to 3 cloves of crushed garlic. That's about good enough. And now we mix it further. We saute this really good. And now we put the hot dogs in. This is also to get the hot dogs fried up really good. This way, the tender juicy hot dog, the color doesn't get tainted on towards the sauce or the other parts of the meat. And plus, it gives a good flavor when it's actually fried. Yes, now we make sure it's laying flat on the skillet or on the pan. We leave it for a bit, few seconds. Now we mix it. You can see it's getting cooked. So this is on high heat, okay? We leave it at high heat and we just adjust the speed of how we cook it. This way it's all good. Yes. Makes it good. That's this way even all the hot dogs are oiled up. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Now we mix it again. It's getting cooked really fast, right? Because this is all on high heat. Okay. Now we put the pork. Some would put this later, but we decided to put it early now. This way it gets fried with the sauteed onions, garlic, and hot dogs. This way the taste is gonna be really good. Get it to almost a bit of fried situation or condition. Wait, let me hold this pan really better. Okay, now there we slowly mix it. This way you get every single bit oiled up. Alright. This way it doesn't stick as much. Or actually it won't stick. Now after a few minutes, like around 1 to 2 minutes, you mix it again. You have to constantly mix this so that you don't burn certain edges. As you will see a little later, it gonna start to squeeze out some juices and it's gonna be really good. I'll make a divot. Okay, there. Alright. Now we make a divot in the middle. We put the tomatoes in. There's about 3 to 4 tomatoes, medium sized, all chopped up. Make sure it gets fried partially. This way it creates a good sauce. Alright, and then the carrots. We leave the carrots on top like this. This way it gets cooked well for about 2 to 3 minutes. We let the steam cook it up so it's good. Alright. Now as you can see, it's all steamed up. We do this so that it maintains the color good, because if you start mixing it right away, it loses the colors of the carrots. Like it gets mixed up with the other stuff or the other components. It's okay, but this makes it look better. Okay, it's looking good now. Okay. All right. Now we put in the potatoes. We do the same thing. We just lay it on top, spread it out evenly, and cover it for a good 2 to 3 minutes so that it gets steamed out and gets cooked. All right. Here it is after 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, it's watering. It's getting even more sauce or juices, right? That's because of the tomatoes, the carrots, the pork, and the potatoes. So we actually won't need to use a tomato paste on this because the sauce here is gonna be really good already. We also had the tomato paste prepared on hand just in case we need more sauce. But it looks like we won't. Alright, now here, crushed black pepper. We already crushed it earlier. So here, some crushed black pepper. Alright. And of course, a pinch of salt. Yes. Now we mix it again. Gently. Oh, you can look at that. It's the juices are starting to come out from the potatoes and the carrots. And now this is really good. No need for tomato paste. The sauce is gonna be really, really awesome. Alright. Make sure nothing is sticking under. Yeah. It's getting cooked really well. Now let's cover it again for maybe around 2 minutes. And now this with Hunt's pork and beans. Take the cover. I put the one whole can. This is 127 grams, I believe. Alright. Now we mix it gently. As you can see, nothing is really sticking from under the pan. It's actually getting deglazed over and over. So the flavor is gonna be awesome. As you can see, the color of the sauce, now it's the pork and beans sauce mixes with it. This is really, really good. Alright. Just make sure everything is laid out really good. Yes. Let it boil for about 2 minutes. And now it's looking really, really good. Yes, let me unclip this phone. Would you look at that? Look at how thick that sauce is. That's perfect. Yes. And of course, this is really good for lunch or actually anywhere. Lunch or dinner, perfect. Yes. And also you can click here for the other menudo that we used, liver spread. But yes, now let's see this on the plate with some sinangag, which is garlic fried rice. Oh, this is a perfect lunch. Let's go, let's go. And if you haven't, subscribe. This way you can see all the new videos coming up next.